Romeo and Juliet. It's a play that has been around for over 400 years. There's been plenty of different versions out there, but we're getting a fresh new look at an old tale. Romeo and Juliet, you're the director of the brand new film. This is Joel Petrie, and he is with Park and Garage Pictures. What makes this film different?
Well, usually when people approach Shakespeare, they try to go big and they try to go bold and they try to go brash. And I was kind of trying to do the opposite by making a Shakespeare that is more palatable to an everyday audience without changing the language.
I admit, I have a hard time understanding the play myself.
And a comment I get a lot is, this is the first time I've understood Shakespeare. Shakespeare is English. All I've done is present it in such a way that is understandable. I've gone through, and if Romeo and Juliet don't see it or touch it or are near it, I take that out completely. So this is truly boiled down to the nuts and bolts of Romeo and Juliet. It's a he said, she said scenario. And so we literally, for the first act, we go through Romeo's perspective on everything and then rewind the film back in time, and we see those same scenarios, but through Juliet's perspective. Add to that there's a very stylistic modern choice, and it's set in a world that a lot of people can relate to, but it has its own flair.
And we all know how the story ends. It's a sad ending, dealing with teen suicide. That's something that has been talked a lot recently. Is it hard to direct a film like this? It's heavy. It's a heavy topic.
Yes, it is. The challenge is to take these characters and not necessarily make you, as an audience member, okay with their decision, but understand it and connect with it in a certain way, whatever that way may be. Also, to help create a greater appreciation for Shakespeare in a younger generation.
This film may be shown at a school near you, but it was also made at a school locally in Utah using talent at a local university. How was it working with them throughout this process?
It was actually a dream. They were very supportive of the whole process. This production was a partnership with Utah Valley University and Park and Garage Pictures. We worked out a deal where Park and Garage Pictures would produce the film side. We'd provide professionals and the department heads on the film making side of things. And the school provided students to be grips and electricians and crew underneath these professionals, and they offered school credit and everything, so their kids would learn in a real professional environment.
What's next for this film? I know it can be found on Amazon, so people can watch it right now.
Yes.
Any other options?
The goal is eventually to put it out on every other major platform, your iTunes, your Google Play, etc. It'll be a slow trickle, slow and steady wins the race. But eventually it will be available everywhere, and you can watch it anytime you want.
You can watch Romeo and Juliet right now on Amazon. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thank you.